Hello, viewers, and welcome back to Monster Camp. It's been some time, and I'll admit that. And yes, part of this is definitely because Monster Prom 3 is releasing in, and yes, we're gonna just break the fourth wall here a bit. It comes out in, where are we today, the 12th? Oh, 13th, technically. It's now 2 a.m. 2:28, specifically. But yeah, Monster Prom 3 comes out in 8 days. And let's just go here. Just take a glance. I am missing quite a few endings. I don't care about the bad ones, but there's quite a few good endings I'm missing. So, this recording and the stream I'm going to attempt on Friday are going to be me trying to bang out these last endings before we begin our grand journey in Monster Prom 3. Monster Road Trip. Also, editing self, put up the thumbnail or cover image. Our lovely Miss Adams Doodles drew for us. Miss Adams Doodles has drawn so many good pieces for us, like the original Monster Prom 2, Monster Prom 3, Detective Time, Dark Souls. Like, she's an absolute treasure. So Miss Adams, yeah, I think that actually is probably the better name for you. Miss Adams, either way, thank you, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, darling. Don't you ever think I'm not happy to have you. Wow, I'm really mincing my words here. The point is, thank you so much, Miss Adams. Anyway, enough of the sappy stuff. Let's get to an ending. So, there's a couple endings I think I can attempt for. The one I'm going to try for today is a little more beefy. So, maybe, well, I'm debating turning off this one. Well, people know what they're getting into. It's Monster Prom. So, nah, forget it. We're going it's Monster Prom, people. If it's gonna be like this, we're going in full bore. And also, thanks to the power of pausing edits, we can make sure we get straight to the good stuff. But first, one player. Short game. Ah, Camp Spooky, the stage of some of our dearest summers. Back then we were young and unafraid. With school far away and everything seemed possible as the sun embraced us on our way to camp. Summer has that distinct power, doesn't it? You live for the days while the nights inebriate you with possibilities. It's like life could take a turn at every corner. And for us, it did. Of course, gotta go my main man, Brian.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Now, what will we need? Well, I feel we're gonna need a bit of sun protection. I'd say we get the Vampire Sun Hat, Swole Floaties, and the Shades on Fire look pretty good. One might say that Monster Prom had hardened us on the highs and lows of love. But no, in love we're always absolute beginners. And summer camp was no different. No one talked about it, but the idea of a summer love loomed over our heads. Close to the last day of camp, there was a Meteor show happening just 3 weeks away. Everyone knew that if you were into someone, you were going to watch that damn thing together. And so a silent yet powerful pressure invaded us. It was the Monster Prom all over again. Everything seemed uncertain. Everything but one thing. Whoever we were asking on a Meteor show date, it was probably going to be one of the 6 coolest people on that bus. Who are going to skip because it's not them. The bus trip was long, and all of summer could be shaped by the first step well taken. And so it was clear, it all came down to breaking the ice and causing a good impression with the right person. Again, we're just gonna skip past this part. It doesn't matter really who we take. Let's take some burn hot wings. Good old Damien, the standard Bay, or Brian. Plus, my own character. Nice, Brian. Hot as fuck wings are my favorite too. It all goes back to my philosophy. If it won't burn off 3 layers of my tongue, I'm not eating that shit. Glad to see a fellow hot wing connoisseur is coming to camp with me. Maybe I'll have someone to share lunch with for once. We only had 3 weeks left to woo our crushes and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Is there a place where I could just do nothing?
Mood. But ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna take a quick cut just to get straight to the action. See you in a second. Hey, that was a quick second. Hey, how are you? You know, how was the day for you? Pretty good? Oh, that's pretty good. You know, didn't do really anything. Helped Damien with a Swiss Army knife from hell. Helped him create a badger holding machine guns as a stick. So it was pretty good. Anyway, now for what we're here for. But first, let's get a few little bonuses. Hey, Brian. Welcome to my cozy little log. How is everything? Say, have you heard anything particularly juicy lately? Any good stories about our campmates? Look at me, I'm trying to make small talk and not at all just fishing for gossip. No, just some good old-fashioned small talk. Come on, spill the beans, my friend.
Spill that gossip.
Fuck it. It's time for some lies and gossip. Here we go. Orangutan Fight Club, Knitting Orgy, Danny DeVito's Stalker Group, or Dogs and Hats Anonymous. Orangutan Fight Club. Those things are monsters. Record-breaking moonwalking skills, cum sock collection, ugh. Awkward family photos, or obscure Shrek trivia knowledge. Shrek trivia knowledge. Type in a toy that's totally 90s. Beyblade. What? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna throw one out there that I think no one will remember. Battle Beat 'em On. If anybody remembers that, I'll be amazed. Without Googling it, I'm looking at you. Oh, how interesting. I'm so glad our little conversation naturally led you to tell me that without me having to pry at all. I promise I'll take this secret to my grave. You'll excuse me, I'm off to whisper covertly to our mates about something completely unrelated. Your fellow campers are all hungry for that hot goss, and soon you hear your rumors spreading all over the place. Hey, it's Doom. Honestly, kinda is. If you heard about Brian? No? Well, listen to this. Well, because you may not know him as well as you thought. Apparently last year, Brian was boarding a flight on official Orangutan Fight Club business. When he was stopped by TSA.
You won't believe it.
The TSA agent opened Brian's suitcase and realized that he was trying to smuggle a baggie of nose candy hidden in a Battle Beat 'em On onto the flight. The best part, those things shot marbles, so he'd be shooting up nose candy. Oddly enough, Brian tried to convince the TSA agent to let him go by showing off his obscure Shrek trivia knowledge. Fortunately, it was enough to convince the TSA agent to allow him board the flight with his sweet, sweet Battle Beat 'em On.
Mind-blowing.
It's pretty mind-blowing, huh? I guess keep this info in mind next time you see Brian out about. Damn, Brian. What do you mean, Brian? Your cosmic skills totally caused Brian to gain +2 boldness. Thanks, me. No problem, me. Bring out your flasks! And I'm gonna make my choices. Ain't no party like a Camp Spooky party, cause a Camp Spooky party ain't bound by the laws of physics or continuity, and therefore don't stop. Also, the drinks are free. Welcome back, friend. Here's your free drink. Have it.
Okay.
Okay, this should give me the ability to get... Oh, we can get all of them. Oh, I am happy about that. I'm making a return trip in a little bit. But for right now, we're looking for the best. Ah, the best. It's actually a little bit of misnomer. It is not the best drink. It's just a Minotaur milk with a spell on it. I'm sorry, what? It will draw you closer to Minotaurs, and it'll give you gas if you're lactose intolerant. Oh god.
I could use a drink.
You're hard to believe you drank that. Good luck, I guess.
I just want to chill.
Now to get on an actual ending. Let's see. Let's get some char. That day, a fun and zany scavenger hunt awaits you at the camp dome. Last night, the counselors stole your organs while you were asleep. You have to solve the scavenger hunt clues to get them back. Isn't that fun? No? Too bad. You make the best of the situation by stealing your hotter friend's organs in a place of your own. You get +10 evil from Dimitri's liver. You also find a very strange gland, and against common sense, you shove it up your nose. It secretes +2 charm. Later, you're conducting your weekly intelligence raid over at Rival Camp, which involves you hiding in the bushes and spying on Dimitri and Morty while they oil wrestle each other shirtless. You've pinned me again, Morty. God, you're a beast of a man. While I'm down here, I have news for you. I recently reconnected with my birth sire, Liam. Hey, there's a story. That we totally did on the channel you should check out. Hint, hint, not nudge. Whoa! Seriously? You mean the guy who originally turned you into a vampire? That's huge! I'm happy for you, bro. That's the best voice I got. Give me a break. Indeed. After several attempts by Brian to rekindle our flame, Liam and I were able to conduct a marathon, all-night father-son bonding session. That's only canon for what I've done. I must tell you, my dear bovine BFFF, it made me so happy. I have never felt so seen, so respected by my sire, so fully developed as a complex character. Damn, that sounds hot. I gotta be honest, I'm jealous of you, and I'm almost never jealous of people, because of my glutes and ab definition, you know.
I'll be back.
Oh, Morty, I'm sure you'll get your experience such as a life-changing event yourself. Now please release me. I've got a brooding date with Liam scheduled. Yeah, someday. Can't wait to watch you walk away, bro. Dimitri leaves. You watch Morty slowly strip naked and enter the nearby river, gently soaking his wrestling towel and letting the water run over his muscular shoulders. I've got so many emotions right now. Not even a slutty bear that's helping. I feel like nobody ever sees past my body. And I get it, I'm basically built to fuck.
I am more than a hot pile of muscles.
I love that voice there. Just because how dumb, on point that is. But sometimes I feel like no one cares about the real me. I'm just eye candy. A big juicy piece of hot bull meat hanging in the window of a sexy butcher shop. People always say that all Minotaurs get to make one special wish to the river. Listen up, river. I wish that I could get a cool narrative arc just like Dimitri. Oh shit. Now you feel a little guilty about all the times you've shamelessly objectified Morty. You are literally watching him from the bushes right now. You decide to help. Oh hey, Brian. Glad you decided to come out of the bushes. I knew you were there, by the way. It's cool. I like to have an audience. I love to rub my abs with the soapiest water. Wait, you're saying that you want to help me develop as a complex character? That's amazing. Like, no gag reflex level amazing.
Yes!
Think about it. For some reason, you're literally always around when people are becoming more fleshed out and growing as characters. My river wish is coming true. Well, we are the main character. Or one of them. Now let's start brainstorming. Based on what Dimitri said, you can get a narrative arc by discovering that you're secretly related to someone you know.
Oh yeah!
It'll be easy.
Down.
We'll just need to find someone I know and then we'll make them be related to me. Yeah, that'll give me some depth. You don't know how to make someone be related to you, but you're not going to burst this buff pool's bubble. Who's the perfect person to be secretly related to Morty? There's an old scary witch in the woods with a big grandmother energy. She could be your grandmother. It's technically possible. Scott is obviously your long-lost brother. He always calls you bro, and there's no other logical explanation for that. None at all. Let's get some grandma. A grandma witch? Whoa, she's a suicide guilt? Oh. Christ. You tell Morty the truth. The Baba Yaga is less of a sexy, mysterious witch and more of a terrifying child-eating witch. Oh, thank God, I was just worried she'd be too sexy. You gotta be related to this lady, remember? Alright, give me your grandma, Brian. You and Morty find the Baba Yaga's very creepy house, and she immediately runs down her front steps to yell at you. Yep, you're not getting a voice for her. Rah, filthy children, get out of my forest. Get out of my lawn. You have the stick of child all over you.
This ends here.
Listen up, winch lady. You're my new grandmother, and you can't do shit about it. Hmm? What's that muscular child saying? Why, now that I look closer, I see that this muscular child has 2 horns, and it says I'm its grandmother. How odd. I suppose the child beast could be my grandchild. I may have impregnated a few demons back in the 60s. Those were the days. Wait. She impregnated the demons. He's moving on. Let me make some calls. Wait. Seriously? You could be my real grandma? Man, you're amazing. Like a lucky rabbit's foot that I want to fuck somehow. The Baba Yaga spends 2 hours calling all of her ex-demon lovers and asking if any of them have birthed their demon child. Sadly, they all say no. I'm sorry, strange behorn child. It seems you are not my spawn, but I have taken a liking to you due to your hideousness. Perhaps we could stay in touch? Morty and the Baba Yaga agree to become pen pals. It's weirdly adorable. Afterwards, Morty pulls you aside. Thanks for helping me out, Brian. At first I was sad that witch lady was my real grandma, but then I thought about you, and I felt all warm inside. It might have been that chili I ate for lunch coming back up.
Can you guys see my abs? Good.
I love the voiceover lines. It feels like you're giving me a hard and erotic massage. I decided to show you my appreciation by doing 200 shirtless push-ups for you. The sight of Morty's 200 push-ups is so beautiful that it adds 10 years onto your lifespan, plus your body of all toxins, and gives you +3 charm. Wait a minute, I'm a zombie. How long do I live? Does it just regrow my decaying flesh? Many questions, few answers. Well, I don't like 1313. Let's get some bold. That day, you venture into the haunted manor. Everything is going fine, and you're sure on how brave you are. When suddenly a ghost, or is it just someone wearing a blanket with 2 holes, so hard to tell the difference, appears and whispers in your ear. Remember, one day you will be gone, and no one will remember you. All the struggle you endure to become a better version of yourself, both personally and professionally, will eventually mean nothing. The ghost then leaves you to take all that in, gaining +2 boldness in the process. Afterwards, Morty insists that you help him on his quest to get his own narrative arc. He's working on becoming a complex character by having you spray him down with a cold hose water.
Can you guys see my balls? Good.
Jesus Christ. Ah, monster cat. Come on, drench me harder, Brian. My shorts get totally see-through when they're soaked. That's gotta make me more profound, right? You're trying not to shamelessly ogle this buff Minotaur, when suddenly Batnis hops onto the nearby bushes. Why are people always hiding in bushes in this game?
Defeat the evil.
Freeze, oppressor scum! The tide of change has freed the people from your tyrannical... Oh, Morty, Brian.
Ooh.
Sorry, I mistook you two for the Chancellor's secret police force. I ran out the last of them for the guillotine. Not sure if you heard, but I recently led a people's rebellion and unseated the corrupt evil Chancellor. We've all been liberated from dystopia. You're welcome.
Was this unlocked due to the fact I did those storylines? More questions than answers, I swear. Damn, I have been feeling more liberated lately. But I thought that was just because I stopped wearing underwear. That's some badness.
It is awesome. Through the power of justice, I formed a coalition of allies and made the Chancellor pay the price for his atrocities, all while juggling several love triangles.
Okay, maybe that's not canon.
Trust me.
But in the end, I was the only one who could truly defeat the Chancellor, and I did so in a super heroic way that no one could prove that didn't happen. And that's why I'm the protagonist.
Nice. I'm so happy for you. Now that I have to think about it, you do have main character energy. Wait, Batnis. Maybe you can help us out non-sexually.
I'm not just a body.
Lately, I'm getting really tired of everyone objectifying me all the time. I want all people to actually objectify my body and respect me as a complex character. Brian and I have been going on at it for hours, but I don't feel any more complicated yet. You gotta tell me how to become a fleshed out protagonist.
Oh, sweet Marty. Of course I'll help you. Helping lowly side characters with their problems is a crucial duty of the protagonist. I see that you've already recruited Brian to witness your narrative development. That's a great start to protagonisting. But to be a true hero, you need to go on an exciting adventure, something that pushes you all beyond all your limits and appeals to a young adult demographic.
He just rod. He's got to stand. I like the sound of that. I want to go through a huge, turgid, sweaty character arc. Something that'll turn me from the half bull, half man to whole bull, whole man. How would you gotta think of an adventure I could go on? Like, does an 18-hour orgy count as a heroic adventure?
Absolutely not. Morty, how could you say that and word in front of me? I insist that all my interpersonal relations be rated PG-13.
Do you realize who you're talking to? Both of us, me and him? Luckily for Morty and his insanely large biceps, you've got the perfect idea for a sweet, sweet character developing adventure. Morty will rise as the leader of a revolution. He'll unseat the evil, magistrate? He's an evil dictator who's trying to ban the fundamental right to be sexy. Morty will find his long-lost wallet within the twisty-turny walls of a mythical labyrinth. It's a Greco-Roman classic, baby! Huh. Honestly, a good challenge. Well, time to copy and paste. Huh? I've never heard of this magistrate dude, but he's already pissing me off.
My perfect muscular ass.
Bite my perfect muscular ass. That's actually a genuine laugh. Sexiness is a basic right, just like the right to bear arms is in the right to have buff, sexy, bear-like arms. Fuck the magistrate. It's hugging time.
I'm not sure it's Brian. I've never heard of the magistrate, and I'm sure this isn't some dystopian-themed delusion you've invented.
You were showing Badness that the magistrate is very real and very evil. After all, you would never lie to trick someone into dating you. Badness has an appointment with her guillotine sharpener, so she leaves you and Morty together to defeat the magistrate. You tell Morty of the magistrate's unending corruption. I hate the fucking magistrate. How dare he outlaw the use of stripper poles? What kind of monster decrees that tying a cherry stand with your tongue is a crime? I swear someday I'll find this magistrate bro, and I'm gonna ram him. And then I'm gonna cover him with lube and impale him on my horns.
Bow to the
Oh my fucking god. You gotta be kidding me. They brought it back. You're just getting one voice for this, because I can't remember my magistrate voice. Wahahaha, it's I, Polly. I mean the Chancellor.
I mean the magistrate.
Morty the Minotaur, you've broken the sexiness laws. Uh-oh.
You won't leave this place alive.
It's you. Listen up, magistrate. I'm gonna topple you from the power and make 6 cool again. The revolution is coming, you piece of shit / head of state.
Actually, we decide to surrender. You win. Haha.
Nani?
God, he's pulling out JoJo references. I think the tongue thing that he was explaining was something regarding... It was Kakyoin, actually. What? Did I seriously defeat you that quickly? Fuck, I thought this was gonna be a long, juicy adventure. Come on, magistrate, they don't be like that. Suddenly the magistrate splits apart into Polly and Scott. Huh. It seems familiar. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Check out the Batnis episode. Correct!
Good one, Polly.
Gotcha, bro. Me and Polly were gonna do a prank on you, but we got kinda bored in the middle of it, so we took off our disguise.
Prank over.
Yeah, but we thought it'd be hilarious to dress up as the magistrate, but it turns out disguises are only funny the first 8 times. Then it gets kinda stale.
Polly's got a point. This game has robots disguised as students, cops disguised as students, a coach disguised as a bear, a camp counselor disguised as a lamp, and students disguised as robots. And all of that is obviously hilarious, but a werewolf and a ghost disguised as an evil magistrate is one too many. This is where I, the narrator, draw the line.
And don't stress too hard, Bellboy. I'm sure you'll get that juicy narrative arc someday. Just remember, you done been pranked.
Maybe she's right. I'm gonna keep looking for my character growth, and you're staying right by my side until I find it, Brian. Yay, your blatant deception worked perfectly. Morty feeling more optimistic about his character growth, and you're feeling more bold than ever. +3 boldness, but more bold, to be exact. Bold as fuck, boy!
Sitting, my favorite activity.
Well, let's see what we get this time.
Today we gather around this fire.
Hi there, Brian. Thank you for joining me on the log. Say, what would you say that we were friends?
Sure, why not?
Wonderful. Why don't we do some friendship things while we're sitting by the fire together then? Hmm?
What, like eat a platter of cheese, do anger management courses, or summon a dark spirit like your other friends often do by the campfire? Looks over at Damien summoning an army of demons just to fight Dahlia.
What? No. That sounds insane. Is that what you guys do while I sit over here by myself?
Need some gossip.
I was thinking we could initiate our friendship with something a little tamer, like spreading lies and subterfuge about our people in the form of juicy gossip.
Well, consider Damien is going around stabbing all the other logs. It does sound like the most fun campfire outside thing activity right now. Let's gossip. Knives. Doing tacos. Singing opera at pitch perfect, thumb sucking, displaying controversial sword-side opinions on climate change. Singing opera at pitch perfect. Haven't been something you can buy in bulk. Technically, you can buy almost anything for bulk at the bulk barn. Screw it, everything.
Juicy.
Is he literally eating the gossip? Or just salivating at it? We may never know.
Incredible. The more I learn about my fellow campmates, the more confused and afraid I am.
Welcome to Monster Prom in general.
I'd better spread this gossip around so everyone else knows how absurd the world we live in is.
Soon, Mossman has spread your gossip to the entire campground. Hey, listen, I just heard the weirdest gossip about Brian. So as you may know by now, Brian is super into artisanal knives, right? Which is weird enough by itself, but here's where it gets weirder. When Brian was 4, his parents noticed that he had tended to enjoy singing
pitch perfect way more than just most children.
But who am I to judge?
In the most unexpected parenting twist, they decided to encourage his behavior by rewarding Brian by forcing him to lick several knives for an hour a day. It adds for the split tongue, you know, it brings out the pitch.
The ho. Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
Now Brian is obsessed with knives that he once sold his uncle's entire collection of vintage everything.
Just sold his house.
In exchange for a very rare one.
Yes, life is strange.
Really makes you think, huh?
It does make you think. It makes you think that Brian is gonna gain +4 boldness. Bold as fuck, boy! And he does. Bring out your flasks! Let's take a gamble and see what we get. That weekend, you feel like getting wasted, so you go and visit no one other than Juan.
Oh yeah. You know, when I started making magical drinks, I never thought people would actually come to drink them. But hey, who am I to judge? Anyway, take a look at this one.
Yeah, never.
No idea if I got the recipe right. Wanna try it? Otherwise, you always have the mystery box.
Mystery, please.
Protein shake. Mystery box? So bold of you. Hope you're happy with it. No refunds. Oh, God. Nutritious protein shake. It's just a bunch of maggot bugs that I can keep in that cup. Wasn't supposed to be for someone to drink them. Well, here we are. They probably swarm inside you and change all your stats randomly. Oh, fuck. That's why it's called a shake, because they shake up your stats. Not because it's an actual shake, you genius. That was pretty obvious.
I like straws.
Well, still kind of bold, but damn.
I suddenly have an appreciation of art and creative mannerisms. Hope you can tell me that. Happy trails.
Sure.
Let's get off 13. In the haunted manor, a voice whispered from the halls in a frightening voice.
Ryan, you can't escape your fate. Soon you'll gain boldness, but after that something weird will happen to you. It could be great or terrible.
You don't want something potentially terrible happening to you. Be sure you don't get any extra boldness per the voice's prediction. Look at you, trying to defy destiny itself. That takes some bravery. Here, have +2 boldness. Shit! Lisa, Damien, and Milo are helping you make the most of the fire instant post of all time. Damien did your hair and makeup, and Milo's posed you elegantly in front of it like 80 ghosts.
Aesthetics on point.
Ooh.
This shot is everything. Wait, no.
How's his voice?
The light is refracting through the ghosts exactly as I planned. Now, Brian, just try and look like you care a little less, okay? Oh, no. Now that I fixed him up, he looks good. Kinda good. Guess you're not such a dog after all, Brian.
Suddenly the doors burst open. You see a tall, lanky, masked man. He's got a knife, and the gleam of murder in his eyes. Uh-oh. Hey guys, prepare to die, because I'm gonna kill you. You can run if you want, but it makes me do it. I think it's fun for me if you do that. Ah, no! Oh, it's, Wait, what the fuck is your name again?
Yes, I'm realizing that I don't remember his name either. Can you enlighten us before you murder us, darling?
You guys? What the hell? It's me, Jerry. Serial killer Jerry. Stabbed 20 teens in the weird old house. That Jerry? Remember?
Go home, loser.
Dude, your name's Jerry? That's the least intimidating serial killer name I've ever heard. What are you gonna do, poke me with a toothpick?
And Damien's right. Jerry is a little depressing name. It doesn't provoke fear. It's not memorable. Jerry, dear, your name is a key pillar of your whole serial killer brand.
God, I suck at this.
Okay, time out from the killing. Are you serious? Because I have kinda noticed that people don't always take me seriously. When I kill them, maybe they're just not scared of me, my name. Fucking duh, dude. Nobody was scared of Richard, the guy who stabs nurses and loves grapes, until he changed his name to the Trash Bag Torso Impaler.
And don't let Damien worry you, Jerry. We'll help you rebrand. It's what we do. How about this? The silken-handed San Antonio Slayer. A classy name.
Blood.
Whoa, that's an awesome killer name. Only problem is I'm not from Texas. What if we went with something super classic like the Butcher of Baby Blood? Man, you kill more teens than babies, right? And you're super weird about the sex stuff. Wait, holy shit, I just figured it out. How about the Campsite Ball Ripper?
Huh?
And Damien, that's absolutely inspired. But I just checked, and apparently someone already has the handle at Campsite Ball Ripper. Guess that name's taken.
I fucking hate the Campsite Ball Ripper. That guy's my #1 serial killer rival. He's always ripping everybody's balls off before he can stab them. Fuck, this is hard. Should I just quit you guys? Oh no, Jerry's so discouraged he's ready to quit serial killing. You hate seeing people give up on their dreams. Come up with the perfect serial killer nickname for Jerry. Jerry the alleged murderer or the renowned Australian symbologist? Murderer Gustav Klimt. What in the hell is that one? Oddly enough, renowned.
So you're saying you should give up the name Jerry and just go with Gustav Klimt, as in revolutionary symbologist, painter known for his frank eroticism? So classy.
What?
Gustav Klimt rocks. His paintings are basically the inspiration for all my murders. Yeah, Klimt's eggs look pretty metal. I've nutted to the kiss a few times. Editing self, I knew this wasn't going to be much editing, but the kiss?
Oh, we should brainstorm some ways to make the Klimt reference more connected to your brand, to make the pun work. I think you should only stab people from now on.
One second, I'm going to look up the kiss. One moment. That is like some medieval era what the hell. So, I don't get how you nut at that, but I guess I'm not that artistic. Towards that style, at least.
Stab, stab,
No complaints from me.
stab.
I love to stab people, and don't get me wrong, I'll miss choking people out with razor wire in my beds. But I can manage. Trust me, Jerry. If you're trying to murder, stabbing works. 86% of the people I've stabbed in the face have died.
And Jerry, I just googled some Gustav Klimt cloaks. Quotes you can use to inspire your murders. Here's one. All art is erotic. Maybe you can think of your murders as an erotic art.
That totally makes sense, you guys. My favorite Klimt quote is, "The truth is like fire. To tell the truth means to glow and burn." Can we use that somehow?
This is the first
Of
day
course,
the rest
that
of your
quote is
life.
clearly about the way that death, by murder, is a form of truth. Oh, how poetic, Jerry. Or should I say, how poetic Gustav.
Whoa. That's
Holy
crazy.
shit! I forgot we had that classic Gustav Klimt quote. Remember to always dismember the corpses of the dead before throwing them in the river.
OMG. That's the most famous Klimt quote there is. This is the most compatible brand synergy I've ever witnessed.
Can I sharpen my knife?
Wow,
on
I'm
you?
just blown away. Thank you all so much. I've never really had people in my life who believed in me like this, you know?
Oh, we're proud of you, you murderous little dunce.
Now go off and kill some people. Make your Milo and your Damien proud.
I have some murdering to do.
Listen, I'm ready to step up my murdering game. Watch out, civilians. Here comes Gustav Klimt. He's got a big knife with your name on it. You all wave goodbye to Jerry, watching him ride off into the sunset and wishing him the best of luck with all his murders. It's a goddamn poignant, emotional moment. There, that crazy kid. He's got a wild side. Takes you after me. Thanks for giving him that nickname, Brian. Sure seemed to make a name.
We should do a collab.
You sure are good at nicknames, Brian. Maybe we should nickname you Brian the Sexually Attractive Man.
Oh, well, I'm happy to. Your new nickname is a hit around camp, and it's much better than the old nickname, Lunchable Farts. The powerful new vibe gives you +2 fun and +1 boldness. Also, lay off the ham.
Okay.
Alrighty. And... back again we go. You go into the haunted manor with a group, only to immediately split up once you get inside. This is customary. You quickly get lost and have no cell signal, but in a stroke of genius, you follow the signs that the haunted manor is lost and found to wait for your friends to pick you up. You find all sorts of cool lost knickknacks while you're there. Some bloody gloves, a haunted iPod, it only plays Thriller by Michael Jackson, a totally normal phobia that still manages to be the creepiest thing in there. At the bottom of the box, you even find plus 2 boldness. Yoink! Who in the right mind would throw that away? For once you decide to spend the whole day minding your own damn business. You're going to go take a nap. Mood. When suddenly someone pins you against a nearby wall, you're surrounded by 2 huge, muscular, sexy arms that are covered in baby oil. It's a wall slam, baby. Cap it on! Hope I got that name wrong, but whatever.
Sex grunt.
Sex grunt. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Brian, you missed me? I've been looking for you, because I got a new idea for becoming a more complex character. Hear me out.
It starts with me getting in a kiddie pool filled with jello.
Ravi and Hex.
Oh, God.
Whelp. Emergency alert, Aravi. Brian is being attacked by some kind of hot cow. Get him.
Prepare to die.
God.
Get your hands off him, you fiend! Get ready for my dagger of girthful stabbing! Here comes the death blow, you... Wait. Hex, that's Morty. God damn it, Hex, we're trying to... Thinking of stabbing someone again. I told you, stabbing is only funny if it's consensual.
Remember, kids, ask before stabbing. It's the law.
You got that right. Don't worry, I'm not gonna attack Brian. I need him, because I'm on a mission to become a more 3-dimensional Minotaur. Hot, right?
Oh, good for you, dude. I've been there. Growing up as a person can be kind of tough, but it's worth it in the end. Trust me. Hell, I'm a romanceable and main character in Monster Camp.
Psh. How could you know, Ravi? You get tons of screen time emotionally, I mean. You know that super common phrase everyone says all the time? Emotional screen time.
Emotional damage.
Or we can just get some bagels.
Lol, that's not a thing. And you guys are both wrong anyway. Being an underdeveloped character is where it's at. You ain't gotta do shit. Don't listen to them, Morty. My character used to be way smaller. I used to be pretty one-dimensional personality during high school. Fuck, I didn't even have a sidekick back then.
Wait, seriously? Ravi, that's incredible. You gotta tell me, like, how you did all that character growth. I can offer 6 to 8 sexual favors in return. But not 9. Never 9.
I'm good, thanks. It's kind of embarrassing, but I had to work out my anger issues. There was a time when all I wanted to do was literally murder every single monster I saw. It was my fatal flaw. But I did some therapy, and eventually I was able to come to terms with Robbie's trying to say the word feelings. You can do it, girl. Show him that emotional maturity.
Okay, so I need to figure out my fatal flaw and overcome it. But I'm so flawless. Well, this is impossible.
Feelings! Yes, I did it! And Morty, everyone's got flaws, especially Hex, who is basically made of flaws and fart gas.
I'm not sure what my fatal flaw is, but after all this time together, Brian knows me way better than everyone else. Brian?
Definitely not true, but you'll give it a shot. Everyone knows Morty's fatal flaw is his unforgivable habit of opening new yogurts instead of finishing the ones he left in the fridge. It's the big flaw we all know about but weren't ready to address. Or being too fucking hot. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one, and it's not hot. Yes, unfortunately, it's not.
How could you say that, Brian? I thought you were my friend. You crossed the line, you bull-hating Judas. I would never, ever open a new yogurt if I was in the middle of eating another. I'd be like putting on 2 condoms at the same time. Wasteful and dangerous.
Not to interrupt this very good drama, but does anyone else smell freshly sucked blood and bat fur? Or is it just me? Oh no, that could only mean... Morty! Stop right there. We overheard you talking about yogurt, and Dimitri and I have something to say to you.
He's through, my dear BFF. This is difficult for me to admit, but you do leave a lot of open yogurts in the fridge at Camp Rifle Camp. And it's kind of a dick move.
But it's okay. Nobody's perfect. For example, I wasn't able to save my little sister when she was kidnapped, right before the resistance overtook the capital stronghold.
Batnis. Batnis is trying to say is that we care about you, and we want you to finish your yogurts when you start them. So stop taking about 85% of the fridge space seriously. I cannot put away my expensive imported cheeses. But even if you left 10 million open yogurt containers in our mini fridge, we would still love you, bro.
Thanks, you guys. This means a lot. Sometimes I worry that people only like me for my body. But you guys would be my friends if I wasn't a perfect 10. I think I'm finally able to accept this hard truth about myself. From now on, I'm gonna finish every yogurt that I start. I promise. Holy shit. I did it. I had a redemption arc. And now I'm fully realized complex person with tons of hidden depth. God, this makes me want to bone.
Morty, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think that counts as a character arc. It does make you a little less a bit of a jerk, though. That's progress, I guess.
Minotaur! More like Winotaur!
Oh god, that was good.
Oh, okay. In that case, I guess I'm gonna keep trying to grow a huge character. But for now, I feel like I might be a slightly better person and a slightly worse bull.
This will be fun.
You know, I could totes go for some yogurt right now. Y'all tried Activia? I don't technically have colon, but that shiz is delicious. Who's in for a yogurt party? Oh, me. If you want, you can open up fresh yogurt, Morty. Just this once. We'll turn a blind eye to your injustices.
Hell yes. Perfect time for a yogurt party. Because there's one person I really want to cover in yogurt right now. And it's Brian. Thanks for everything, babe.
You all laugh like it's a 90s sitcom and enjoy a round of Activia together as it fades to black. You get +3 boldness and poop like a champ for the rest of the week. Oh god. The last day of summer is here. Well, might as well go with Calculaster. No, I'm kidding. I love his expression.
Okay. Sure.
You asked no one to the Meteor Show because you'd rather prefer to check it out on your favorite buff sexy Minotaur.
New challenger appears!
Brian. So I've been doing some thought flexing and talking to my muscles. I think I failed at finding character growth. But maybe I was finding it by searching for it. Listen, what if pursuing some character growth was my character growth? Evolved from being a hypersexualized eye candy for my life's audience, and being this sexy forever will be my cross to bear. Because I started having these concerns. I want to be more than that. That has been my first level of depth. Yes. Yes. I can feel it, Brian.
Character has grown downright tumescent.
Tumescent. Editing stuff, listen to that again and make sure we got that word and then put the description on screen.
I can feel it, Brian. My character is grown right now. Can you feel it? Can you see my strong, palpable character growth? All its greatness. All its character girth. It feels good.
Sex grunt.
Character grunt.
Okay, this is weird, but at least Morty seems happy.
Oh, mama!
Wanna go watch the meteor shower? I'd love for you to make my character grow again. You rock at it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Character growth!
Aw. You go to the meteor shower with Morty. It's actually quite cool. Yeah, he's totally a himbo, but hey, you're kinda into that. Hell, you're a himbo yourself. You have a meaningful conversation about your concerns, fears, and dreams. It's such a deep convo, it makes his character grow a lot. It's actually quite impressive. He even lets you hold his now very big character in your two hands. Seeing such a big character makes you proud and a bit horny. It is a very nice night. You realize sometimes it's sexier to have a meaningful conversation rather than just having sex. Actually, I agree with that wholeheartedly. There's an innate hotness to holding someone's beautiful character. Alrighty, we did some progress. And it's time for one of my favorite moments. Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us, and felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older, I see it. How those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every life is now a constellation we'll find while gazing into the starry sky. No matter how many years go by. Also, I was dyslexic as hell there. My apologies. Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there. On that last summer night. Feeling like I was just starting to live life. With all my friends around that campfire. So young and unafraid. And so ready to start. Thank you very much, all you beautiful viewers, for watching. I will guaranteed, or at least as far as I can guarantee, get at least 2 more endings out before Monster Camp 3 Monster Road Trip begins. Still take me a day to start that just because of work. But anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out those other videos I mentioned in it. And hey, you're sexier than you know. Both emotionally and as a character. Physically, I have no idea what you look like. I'd say I'll give you an 8 out of 10. Anyway, enough of my rambling. Stay beautiful, people. Catch you next time on another episode or another adventure. See ya.